What a picture-perfect day here. Doesn't feel like mid-November, but it is for the first round of the state playoffs. Two teams with long, storied traditions as Mountain Lakes comes to Glen Rock to take on the Panthers, again with Buffalo Point and Marco Belletti. I'm John Fast. And Marco, obviously, you talk about these two football teams, and offensively, you couldn't find two teams that differ more in their philosophies on how to put points up on the board.
No, absolutely. Obviously, when you talk about Mountain Lakes and Doug Wilkins in his 41st year here coaching the Herd, they are about grind it out. They're about wing tee. They are about running the football. Their quarterback, Danny Ludwig, only 37 passes on the season. They are, you know what they're going to do. They are going to run the football. They're going to do all the normal Delaware wing tee style things, all the different fakes. You're going to have to watch your keys for the Glen Rock defense. And then Alan Diaz's crew, you know what you're going to get from them offensively. They're going to spread it out. They're going to look to throw the football. Dan Crowley's going to have to look for his receivers and Blake Adams and Luke Vanderbeck. That is the biggest thing in this game, the contrasting styles to look at different things. And Doug Wilkins has to make sure after the 35-0 loss that they had from last week with Verona, just to try to get his players back up. They were a little down during the week after starting off the season at 7-0. Now he's got them back and ready to go into this first round of the playoff game. And a big game at Glen Rock. You can't walk into him with your head down. This is a tough place to play no matter what you have going.
Marco, captain's meeting at midfield. While they do that, the third member of our broadcast crew today working the sidelines is Buck LaPointe.
Yeah, John, I'll tell you what a beautiful day. It seems like it's the beginning of the season. This is the first game. So I'll tell you what, both these teams, they better watch out for the cramps and things like that because they've been getting used to the cold weather, but now it's unseasonably warm. You mentioned in the preseason you had to go buy a sweatshirt over Labor Day weekend. It was so bad. So the field is in great condition as well. It's almost like
the tackles, Mike Johnson and Tom Kirby. Three wide receivers to the left. Vanderbeck, wide right. Crowley out of the shotgun. Movement up front on both sides of the football, but we'll see if John Ventoso, the right guard, Glen Rock, and that'll put the football at the Mountain Lakes 22-yard line, bringing up a 2nd and 2. Again, trips to the left. Vanderbeck to the right. Williamson in the backfield on the right hip of Crowley, out of the shotgun. Crowley looking left, now throwing over the middle, and it is caught. Blake Adams, touchdown. The fullback, wide left is Tripucka. Ludwig under center on 3rd and 8. From the 32, back to pass, looking left, throwing left, and it's intercepted by Crowley, who's brought down at the 39-yard line. Sam Mitchell, the intended receiver. The 10. Adams by himself. To the left, out of the shotgun, again, is Crowley with Williamson back there. Crowley rolling left and looking left, throwing end zone for Adams. It is caught. Is he in? Yes! Touchdown! The second time here in the first quarter. Dan Crowley, 33-yard line. They go right to left on your radio. Crowley's under center. Handoff up the middle. Williamson slips through across the 30, still on his feet. 25, diving forward, and he's taken down at about the 20-yard line. Good hard running from Mike Williamson. Trips to the right, 2nd and 12 from the 22. Crowley out of the shotgun, looking left, nothing there. Thinks about running right, nothing there. Now he's throwing it left, complete. Adams at the 12, and he's driven out of bounds right there by Jake Kiefer. No, it's not going to be a Glen Rock first down. It's a pickup of 10. They need 12. From the Herd 13-yard line. Williamson back in the game. He's the single back with Crowley under center. Trips to the right. Adams wide left. Handoff. Williamson, big hole. 10, 5, still on his feet, and he's in. Touchdown. The second and the third effort from Mike Williamson. Split backfield with Ludwig under center on 2nd and 8. Ludwig, play action, rolling right, looking downfield, over the middle. It is behind the intended receiver and intercepted. Still on his feet and now brought down at the 48-yard line. Paul Melicharik, the middle linebacker, off the... Thank you, Bob. Alex Joyce, the injured player for Mountain Lakes, is up and walks off the field on his own power. That's a good sign for Alex and the Herd fans. 2nd and 5, Glen Rock. From the Mountain Lakes 36 with trips to the right and bigs to the left. Out of the shotgun, Crowley looking right, throwing over the middle, intercepted by Joyce, who falls down at the 32-yard line. Alex Joyce just walked off the field after being injured. He's back in 3 plays later and comes away with the interception. The Mountain Lakes defense needed that one. Hurd takes over 1st and 10.
Crowley never saw Joyce, middle linebacker.
Mountain Lakes from the 42, handoff, Brennan left side, and he's got room. 40, and he is brought down at midfield. He is their big play running back, and Blake Adams saved the touchdown as he caught Shane Brennan from behind. From midfield, we'll call it the Glen Rock 49. Handoff, Walsh off left tackle, spinning, backpedaling, and brought down at the 46. That's a pickup of about 3. Brennan left side, nothing there, up the middle, across the 40, and near another Mountain Lakes first down. Mitchell, the wing back to the right, split backfield. Ludwig hands it off inside. Walsh, he's got enough for a first down to the 35-yard line. Zach Walsh, the 6-foot, 201-pound fullback on 3rd and inches. The wing back is Mitchell to the right. Handoff to Brennan. No, this is Thiede across the 30, and Will Thiede brought down at the 27-yard line. And Marco said it, a bit of a rhythm finally for Mountain Lakes. From the Glen Rock 27-yard line. Handoff, Thiede, left side, 25, 20, dragging Melicharik with him, and he's brought down at the 19-yard line. Good hard running by Will Thiede, the junior halfback, and it's another Mountain Lakes first down. 1st and 10 from the 19. Walsh up the middle, nothing there. Bouncing it outside, nothing there. Dan White in on the stop. Walsh got maybe a yard, bouncing it out to the left side. 3 minutes left to go here. In the 2nd and 9, Hurd from the Glen Rock 18. Ludwig under center. Hands off to Mitchell. Right side on a sweep. Mitchell, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! From 18 yards out, Sam Mitchell with the Mountain Lakes touchdown. The Herd finally on the board. They trail at 21-6.
Well, we talked about this team coming into this game. Sam Mitchell averaging over 6.
In the backfield is Mike Williamson. 1:38 left to play in the second quarter. 21-7 Glen Rock. Crowley going deep over the middle, incomplete, looking for Brett Bigg. Some incidental contact at about the 40-yard line, but no calls. Jake Trapuka. Again, Williamson in the backfield, and again Crowley shotgun. 3rd and 15 from the 19. Crowley back to pass with time. Now he's under pressure, running left, reverses his field, throws it to the near sideline, and it's incomplete. Blake Adams in the neighborhood, the intended receiver. Ben O'Leary on the coverage. Dangerous throw by Crowley, and it's going to bring up 5-yard line. Awaiting the punt from Crowley. Brennan very dangerous in the open field. Small and elusive. Low snap. Crowley can't handle it, and he falls on it at the 9. They're fighting for the football. It doesn't matter. It's going to be Mountain Lakes football at the 9-yard line on a low snap from Mike Escalante, and Mountain Lakes, well, they are 9 yards away from being right back in this football game. 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, 21-0. Glen Rock driving down the field.
Thiede, a wing back to the left. Handoff, Walsh up the middle, barreling his way to the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown! Mountain Lakes right back in this game. The 5-yard touchdown run by Zach Walsh. And with 47 seconds left before halftime, it is 21-13 Glen Rock, but all the momentum with the Herd.
The interception and then the turnover on downs. 2 turnovers for Glen Rock have turned into 13, possibly now 14 points for the Herd. They have taken advantage and capitalized on the mistakes of Glen Rock. They played flawless in the first quarter and part of the second quarter. They've made a couple of mistakes, and the Herd have been right there to jump on them.
Brent Seabold on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 47.8 here before halftime. 14 lead, but all the momentum and the ovation you hear from the Mountain Lakes fans. They look like they were going to be run out of this place at 21-0. The Herd with 14 straight to close the first half. And here at halftime in the first round of the North 1 Group 1 state playoffs, it's Glen Rock 21, Mountain Lakes nothing. Now he comes in motion to the right side, and Mitchell gets the handoff. And he's got room. 25, cuts back in. 40, 45, midfield to the Glen Rock 40, and Mitchell's brought down at the 34-yard line by Remy Ashkar. Sam Mitchell with a huge gain on the play, and Mountain Lakes has a first down in Glen Rock territory.
And Sam Mitchell, once he brings
34-yard line. Danny Ludwig under center, puts Mitchell in motion again to the right. Handoff to the fullback, Walsh. Walsh gets to the 30 before he is tackled by Sean Tuttle. That's a pickup of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. From the Panthers 30. Ludwig again under center, again puts Mitchell in motion to the right. Mitchell gets the handoff again, and he's got room. Across the 20, still on its feet inside the 15 and brought down at about the 14-yard line. Pickup of 16 on the play for Sam Mitchell, who was single-handedly getting it done on the ground on this drive for the Herd.
They have a lot of different weapons with Zach Walsh, Shane Brennan, Will Thiede,
center puts Brennan in motion to the left, and Brennan gets the handoff, cutting it back in. Inside the 10, inside the 5, and Williamson drags them down at about the 3-yard line on the final play. Start of the 4th quarter here in Glen Rock. Panthers clinging to a 7-point lead, but Mountain Lakes is knocking on the door. They have a 1st and goal from the Glen Rock 3-yard line. The Herd going left to right on your radio. Break the huddle. Mitchell, the left wing back. Brennan, the right wing back. And the fullback is Zach Walsh. On 1st and goal, Danny Ludwig under center. Puts Brennan in motion to the left. Handoff, Walsh off left tackle, spinning his way towards the goal line, and he's going to be stopped short at the 1. So close for Walsh. Crowley came up from a safety spot. Ludwig on a quarterback sneak, trying to go across the goal line. No sign yet, and it doesn't look like he got it. Nice job by the interior of the Glen Rock defense. 3rd and goal coming up from the 1.
Sean Tuttle and Andrew Lohr, along with Mike Escalante.
For Glen Rock not in on the defensive personnel. 3rd and goal, inside the 1. Ludwig again, under center. Handing it off. Brennan left side, and he is in. Touchdown, Shane Brennan. A 1-yard touchdown run, and the Herd an extra point away from Colum coming all the way back and tying this football game.
I'll tell you what, at 21-0 in that first half, did anyone really think that Mountain Lakes could come back in this football game with the type of offense that they have and the way that Glen Rock is playing defense?
Here's Gascoigne is the holder. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 10 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in the 4th quarter. We are tied at 21. Glen Rock and Mountain Lakes. It's the game of the week on North Jersey, 1500 GHD. 2nd and 8 from the 41. Panthers right to left on your radio. Crowley out of the shotgun. Low snap. It's on the ground, and Crowley falls on it back at the 32-yard line. Brett Siebold gets credit with a cheap sack, but it's a big loss of 9 on the play. Wide to the left. Crowley out of the shotgun. Is back to pass. In the pocket. Throwing left side. And it is incomplete. Looking for Adams at the Glen Rock 49-yard line. And the Mountain Lakes defense does it again. Glen Rock going to punt it away.
And Crowley.
For Mountain Lakes with 9:03 left in the 4th quarter. We're tied at 21. Trapuka back at his own 35. Crowley on to punt this one away. Low snap, and it's blocked by Siebold to the far sideline. Mountain Lakes running to the football. Mitchell's got it, and it is down. Where is it? Inside of the 5-yard line. Brent Siebold came in almost untouched, blocked the punt, and Mountain Lakes with a 1st and goal at the 5.
Brent Siebold looked like he split through with Brett Biggs and Blake Adams on the outside. He split through. No chance for Crowley on that one. Siebold able to get a hand.
Ludwig under center. Inside handoff to Zach Walsh into the end zone. Touchdown. Too easy for Mountain Lakes. A 5-yard touchdown run for Zach Walsh. 27-21 Herd.
I think that's it. Too easy because Zach Walsh just able to run through the line of scrimmage and get himself into the end zone from 5 yards away. Mountain Lakes has seized any mistake that Glen Rock has made and gives the Herd some credit. They're forcing mistakes. It's not like Glen Rock is not playing a good game.
Extra point on the way. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 8:48 left to play in the ball game. Mountain Lakes down 21-0 has roared all the way back. They lead Glen Rock. back to pass, throwing, tipped and nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. He was looking for Vanderbeck on the right side at the 20. Jake Tripucka nearly came up with the interception.
Well, Buck talked about Jake Tripucka a little banged up on that touchdown for Mountain Lake.
Vanderbeck to the right. Crowley out of the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Takes the snap. Back to pass. With time. Now he's under pressure. Throwing for Biggs. Incomplete at the 39-yard line on the near side. In and out of the hands of Brett Biggs. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 for Glen Rock.
And you can see the confidence in the Herd now in their defense. They're reading things. In the first half, Dan Crowley was picking them apart with short passes.
Officials now directing someone on the Mountain Lake sideline. And now we're set for action. 3rd and 10 from the 18. Crowley's out of the shotgun, and he's back to pass. Feeling pressure, stepping up deep, over the middle for Vanderbeck, and it's incomplete, in and out of his hands at the 49. Vanderbeck at full speed, couldn't come up with it, and it would have been a touchdown. Goes wide left. Will Feedy in motion to the left, and he gets a handoff, trying to cut it inside. Nothing there. Keeps his feet moving and gets maybe a yard to the 40 as Dan White wraps him up for the tackle. Pickup of 1.
This is a huge stop here for the Glen Rock Panther defense. Down by 7. You know Mountain Lake's going to take their time. They're going to want to grind out as much as
comes under center. Puts Feedy in motion. He gets the handoff. Feedy trying to turn the corner, and he does, staying on his feet before he's knocked out of bounds past the 45 to about the 47, maybe the 48-yard line. Not out of bounds. The clock continues to run, and a nice job by Will Feedy to make sure that knee went down. They go left to right on your radio. Under 7 minutes to play. Handoff, Walsh, right side, got a first down and more into Panther territory and drags his way to the 48-yard line. Biggs in on the stop. Check that, it's Luke Vanderbeck. But the Herd moved the chains. First down, Mountain Lake.
Very important first down there for Mountain Lake.
48-yard line. Tight wing tee again. Walsh, left side, off tackle, trying to move the pile inside the 45 and forward progress to about the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 5 on first down for Zach Walsh. And this Glen Rock defense, Marco, looks exhausted. Under 6 minutes to play. Toss to the right side. Brennan trying to cut it back in, and he does, staying on his feet, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line by Dan White and Mike Williamson. Looked like Glen Rock had strung that play to the outside and maybe stopped him in the back. Ludwig again under center, inside handoff, off left tackle to Walsh with a first down and more to the 35. Dan White in on the stop along with Andrew Lohr, but it's another Mountain Lakes first down.
And it's just Mountain Lakes just in
4:50 left to play in the fourth quarter. Handoff left side. Brennan trying to squeeze through, and he does to the 30. Just finding 15 left to play in the ball game. Handoff, Walsh, right tackle, stop, maybe a yard to the 29. That's about it, and if this is the Glen Rock defense moment, this is it, right here. Clock is running with trying to will their defense for a stop. Handoff, Feedy, left side, with room, inside the 25, and brought down near the 20. Another Mountain Lakes first down.
And Simon Murray, the reason Feedy able to get there and get that first down. The Mountain Lake offensive line, they started off very slow. They couldn't get anything
left to play in the ball game. Handoff to the right side. Feedy slips through across the 15 and brought down at the 13-yard line. Lohr and Adams in on the stop, but it is chunks of yardage again for this Herd rushing attack. Again comes under center, 2:40 left to play in the ball game. Handoff to Walsh, the fullback. Met in the backfield and it stood up near the first down marker. Looks like he's going to be a yard shy. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 coming up for Mountain Lakes, and the Panthers will call their second timeout. We're going to keep it here. 2:33 left to play in the ball game. 28-21. Walsh is the fullback with two wingbacks, or with a wingback to either side. In motion, Mitchell, handoff, Walsh up the middle, barreling his way near the 10. That's where he needs to go, and he looks to be right at it. Maybe half a yard past, and this is going to be a Mountain Lake. Awaiting the measurement. And it is indeed a Mountain Lakes first down, first and goal for the Herd. Keep in mind, Glen Rock has one timeout left. There's 2:26 left to play in the ball game. And the clock. Feedy, the right wingback. And Feedy gets the handoff to the left side, across the 10, across the 5. Touchdown, Will Feedy. 1:59 left to play, and Mountain Lakes may have just put the final nail in the coffin as they have dominated play here in the second half. 34-21 Herd.
Give the Herd a ton of credit. At 21-0, I'll tell you what, I was ready to bury them. I was ready to say that this game is over. Glen Rock taking on Cedar Grove next Saturday. We'll see you here at Glen Rock, and you know what? Capitalizing.
Low snap, but the kick is up, and the kick is good. 1:59 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Mountain Lakes less than 2 minutes away from advancing to next week's semifinals. 35-21 Herd, game of the week. First and 10 from the 32. Throwing left side, throwing it deep, overthrowing everyone, and it's incomplete. The nearest person to that one was Ben O'Leary, the corner for Mountain Lakes. Second and 10 from the 32, trips to the right. Dan White to the left. Mountain Lake showing blitz. Now they back off. Crowley, complete right side, short to Adams. Adams is spun down in the backfield by Jake Trapuka with a tremendous open field tackle. Clock running with 1:35 after a short gain of maybe 1.
We talked about it. Doug Wilkins said we do a nice job of swarming for the ball. They do a nice job of open field.
33, they go right to left on your radio. Crowley out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Throwing over the middle. Complete to Big at the 47-yard line. And the clock will stop temporarily on the Glen Rock first down. 1:08 left to play. Clock continues to run. First and 10 from their own 47. Crowley's out of the shotgun for the Panthers. Back to pass. Feeling pressure. Rolling right. Throwing right. And this one is intercepted. Intercepted by Dabrowski. Far sideline. He's going to go 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Mark Dabrowski. 41-21, Mountain Lakes. The Glen Rock fans are stunned.
But you know what? There is a flag on the field. We'll check that. I think it's going to be during the return. I think it might be a block in the back on the return. We may not get a touchdown, but I don't think it's going to matter much. Obviously, 14 points, one timeout. I think Mountain Lakes is a couple of knees away from playing host to Cedar Grove next week.
Crowley put that one up for grabs. Now they're wasting their final timeout. They are down 35-21, and the Herd fans erupt. And what a job here by Doug Wilkins and this Mountain Lakes football team. Down 21-0, they storm back with 35 unanswered points. And one more kneel down is going to end this ball game in a 35-21 Herd victory.
Give them a lot of credit. They will play host. Who would have thought a 6 seed is going to be playing host next week to Cedar Grove as the Panthers knocked off Richfield Park and the Herd knocking off the Glen Rock Panthers today.
Clock running with 13 seconds left. Ludwig takes a knee, and that's going to do it as the clock runs down with 6 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the ball game. Mountain Lakes down by 3 touchdowns in the first half. That's no problem. 35-21, Herd over the Panthers. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back here to Glen Rock High School and get you set with the start of the Air Gas postgame show. Your final score in the first round of the North 1 Group 1 state playoffs. Mountain Lakes 35, Glen Rock 21. It's the game of the week on North Jersey 15.